What's up, everybody? My name is Noah Rain. I have the pleasure of shooting on behalf of Clear Vision Overland today. We are going to do an updated rig walk around for him. I had asked him if he could walk around and just kind of show me everything, and he said, let's record it. Let's do a video. We'll kind of see what's going on with the truck. So I'm going to ask him some questions, and we'll kind of see how he's going. So, Paco, where do you want to start? This thing is a beast. It's huge.
Yeah, so we've done a couple of changes from the last walk around we did. We've definitely added a lot of armor, a new tent, new tires. I've gone a little crazy with it for sure.
Well, while we're back here, the first thing that my eye is drawn to is obviously the bumper. So do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so we did a separate video of a kind of review, but definitely this is the C4 dual swing out Overland bumper. This has been a blessing. It's also been a big hole in the pocket. So yeah, it's been awesome. So much like capability, so much armor. It's been amazing for sure.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I see you have a lot of things attached here onto the bumper. Specifically, I was looking at this guy.
Oh, this wobbly boy? Yeah, this is the Wii Boost. It's supposed to give me some, really good LTE service out here in the wilderness. It works sometimes, it doesn't, but we can talk about that later.
Okay, cool. And then what kind of wheels do you have here?
So these are the Black Rhino Rumble, I believe. They didn't really, promote this or market these wheels right, because I never see them on rigs, but I absolutely love them.
Awesome. And the tire?
So the tires are Falken 295/70 R17s. I came from 275s. So technically these are still 33s. I think they're 33.4s, but absolutely love them. These are mud terrains, and yeah, I just love them. They're freaking sweet.
That's great. I love the full-size spare on the back, and it really adds to the look of the truck. The bronze wheels are an awesome touch. Really love that. Yeah. What else do you have mounted here?
So we have the Max Tracks in black, and we have them with the Max Track mounts. So super cool. We went full Max Tracks. I had the X-Bulls previous to this, and they've been awesome, but they kind of fell apart and just decided to spend the coin on these. So we have those on there, and then we also have the roto packs, gas, water, and that's all I have.
And another high lift here? Or?
Oh yeah, so we have the high lift. We already put it to work. The powder coating on the high lift sucks, but we already started to use it and learn it, and it's a little dangerous, but it's useful.
That's great. I'm guessing this here is radio antenna.
Yeah, so we got the CB for some basic communication off-road and even on the highway, and it's super cool just to have CB functionality when you're traveling with friends.
That's great, man. Well, I can tell you that the amount of rear bumper that you have here is absolutely awesome.
Look at this. So I installed this myself. It took like 3 days. It was very time intensive. It was pretty easy to do. It's a very, very useful addition for sure. But yeah, I love it.
Cool. Well, I'm seeing a lot that I want to talk about, but we'll try and go one step at a time here. Do you want to tell me what's going on with your suspension?
For sure. So we have the King setup front and back. This is a 2.5 King with the reservoir and the adjustable dampers here. This is totally overkill, but why not, right? So yeah, we came from stock. I had a spacer suspension. It was kind of weird, but this is night and day difference, and I absolutely love the setup.
It looks great, yeah.
We also have I just put in the Dobinson rear springs in the back, and that gave me a nice little boost. Two things, and that's brand new, and I love them. That's the KDSS specific springs. I forget the model number, but it gave me a lot more height in the back because I'm carrying so much. And we can actually open up the back really quick.
Oh, that'd be great.
Just so we can show y'all the drawer and the kitchen setup. So that opens like so. This opens like this. Oh, we have the C4 ladder back here.
Man, I could barely even see this thing with the bumper.
So this is it's an aluminum one, and you can just get to climb and. So that's how that works. This was a pretty easy setup. I got this on Black Friday. I got a good deal on it. So yeah, C4. Awesome. So let's open this. All right. So for the back, I have a couple videos I made already about this drawer system. I made this with a buddy, Chris. He advised me on the cuts and everything, and it actually came out pretty nice and very useful. I have a lot of recovery gear, a lot of tools. It's actually kind of a mess back here. So I have some straps, an impact, some oil, some adhesives, propane, some TP because you never know when you gotta go.
Just ready for anything.
The torque wrench and some tools. Yeah, so this is awesome. Got a little, you know, clear vision Overland exclusive light here. Actually, this is just from Harbor Freight. So yeah, this is super cool. It keeps me kind of organized when I have a lot of stuff in here, even though it's not organized right now, but
for sure.
You get the idea. So over here we have the Tortuga off-road slide. This has also been a blessing, and this is a cool company, I believe, from Nevada. This comes out.
Oh, look at that.
It's a game changer.
That's sweet.
And then here we got, I like to call this the beer carrier, because as you can see, we got, that's all we have in here. We got some OJ too, so not sponsored. Yeah, I got some beer on tap. So this is the Alpacool, I forget the model number. I cannot justify spending the 1K on a Dometic or whatever, and this has been awesome. I got this for like $250. It's a really good value, and it's been keeping up for sure. That's
a great price. How are you powering it?
So this is being powered by the, careful for my beer.
Oh man.
So this is being powered by this Jackery, and so this powers the fridge by 12 volt. This is being charged by just the 12 volt through the 4Runner, but I also have a solar panel for this too, and this has been awesome as well. This does DC, USB, and an AC, and it's been sweet. This will power the cooler for like a day and a half or two, and it's been a really cool addition for sure.
That's sweet. Anything else back here you want to talk about?
So we have the Rago, how do you say that?
Rago. I'm not sure.
You know, whatever. So this is a little ghetto. It's rigged a little. It's this is a different, you know, a separate story for a different day. But yeah, I just have the fire extinguisher. Nothing crazy. I got an axe. I don't even know why I have a tape measure, but you never know, right? Got a light and some. We got a med kit back there. Nothing crazy. Just simple stuff.
Awesome.
And yeah, that's about it back here. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, let's come back over here. So we have RSG sliders. You can see that I've already, you know, given a little kisses to the rocks.
Oh yeah, you gave it some love.
Give it some love. This is a must upgrade when you're starting to do some off-road for sure. So this is just plastic dip, and it's been holding up pretty well.
It really changes the look of the truck compared to just a normal white 4Runner.
Yeah, it's another simple thing to do for sure.
Can you tell me why you went with the top plate for the RSG sliders?
So with the 4Runner, you're always, this is an awesome kind of just platform to step on. So I'm always up here, you know, messing with the tent and stuff. The reason why I did it was because when it's like wet, muddy, you definitely do not want to like slip and get your foot caught in there. Or just
Absolutely.
even like when you have like your mom get in or your dogs, you just want to have a platform. So I spent a little money to get the top plate. I like how the tubular looks, but you know, pros and cons to everything.
For sure. Well, I gotta say, I like the little B fabrication. Oh, yeah. Got the clear vision Overland.
For sure.
And then I want to save everything on the roof for last, but I think it's probably safe to talk about
for sure
this.
So this is the Rome Adventure company awning. This is probably like the best deal on the market right now for awning. This is the 8.5, I believe. This comes out, you know, it's your typical awning. I also have the room set up, and maybe I can show some b-roll right now of the room, or maybe just a picture. But this is a game changer when you're camping. Just gives you some coverage for just like if it's raining, if it's windy, or even just a place to set up your toilet, you know. So it's super cool. I would recommend this for everyone. As we come to the front, we can talk about the lighting really quick. So most of my lighting is from Extreme LED. That's a local company. So the top bar is Extreme. This one is Extreme LED right here, and this is Extreme LED. And then we also have some running for tacos Raptor lights right there.
Very cool. Gotta have all the lighting.
Yep.
And then your bumper.
Of course, the bumper. This is probably the best. One of my favorite mods. This is from Lil B. He's a local guy here in Colorado. He makes just an amazing bumper. This is just I feel like it's the best looking bumper out there for sure. It was either this or the C4. I went with this because it's a local guy again. So yeah, so as far as the bumper, we have just some beautiful tubular work here, and I forget what the actual grade of the metal is, but it's very strong stuff for sure. So we have a winch. It's this mini built winch. It's the 10K, and we have some running for tacos. They sell these cool little D-rings, and as you can see, I went for an orange theme, and that wasn't really planned. It just happened. I feel like the orange accents for sure just gives me a different look compared to a lot of other 4Runners, because everyone's building up a 4Runner nowadays.
Yeah, the contrast is great on those for sure. You know, speaking of your armor, can you talk a little bit about what else you have underneath? I think I see maybe some RCI there. Or...
So as far as most of the armor that I'm running now is RCI. They're another local company. We're super blessed in Colorado to have a bunch of cool local companies. So this was actually one of my first mods ever, was the skid plate. And then I just added, because I've been getting a little beat up, the A-arm skids. So on each side, A-arm skids. A nice, you can see the beautiful king poking through. So yeah, that's the setup down here. This is just such a cool look, and it gives you a lot of functionality as far as the angles.
Your approach angle just looks insane right now too.
It's amazing. Super happy. So that's the front. I also have HIDs in the front. That's just an Amazon special.
Great.
As far as, I guess we can start talking about the top. So we have the Rhino Rack. This was actually probably my first upgrade ever. The Rhino Rack is definitely something that I kind of just didn't really think about. How, you know, I was so new to the scene, and as I've mentioned, Colorado has a lot of local companies. So we have Up Top. They make an amazing rack. I probably would have went Up Top from the get-go, but I went Rhino Rack, and overall I'm super happy with it. It's aluminum, it's lightweight, and it has a lot of functionality.
Awesome.
So of course, the newest upgrade is the James Road. I think it's the Explorer tent, and I came from a Tepui tent. I love the Tepui tent. We ran it for 2 years or so. It was amazing. We just started to think about ways to get to camp and set up faster, and because I am on a 4Runner, the tent sits so high that it's just a pain to set up. We went from maybe like a 20 to 30 minute setup to maybe just a 30-second setup, and I can show you now. Maybe not 30 seconds, maybe a minute by one person. But yeah, this is hard shell. What I keep up there are 2 sleeping bags, 2 blankets, and 2 pillows, and it's just ready.
That's great to be able to keep that stuff in there.
Yeah, for sure. So we can open it now. It takes a little longer when it's one person, but I can open it now. Or actually, you know what? We're gonna save it for the review.
Perfect.
It's a 1 month review.
Well, while we wait for that, do you have any other interior mods that you want to look at?
Yeah, so you can go ahead and open here, and then I can go over to the other side. It's a little dirty in here because, you know, it's a rig that's used and it's kind of mocked right here. So yeah, like I said, it's not a showstopper in the inside, but so we have the Rago, whatever, the modular center console, and this is actually a super cool mod. It gives you the ability to mount some things. So I have the CB radio mic here on a magnetic mic. This is I forget what this is. It's an Amazon company, but it's super cool. It just lets you kind of have a home for the mic for sure. I have a little button here for my Vava. It's called a Vava dash cam, and it's able to when you click it, it gives you like it saves a picture to your phone. It's super cool. So this is another Amazon special mount, and you can see it actually looks really cheap, but it gives you the ability to put a tablet in here, and we run some GPS stuff in Gaia. So it's just as a simple Android tablet. And I also have my CB radio over here. So yeah, I have CB. It's a little ghetto right now, but yeah, this is how I communicate with all my folks on the trail. I have some ghetto wiring up here that I need to fix, and then the rest of my lighting is over here. So I have a LED light bar, amber and white. That's what's cool about Extreme. It gives you both options. And then my ditch lights. So yeah, super cool. I'll probably end up putting a Switch Pro or whatever that's called in order to make it a little bit more uniform.
That's great, man. It's looking awesome.
Thanks,
cool.
man.
We can move on. I gotta ask, do you have any under the hood mods? We stock under here?
It's all stock. There's nothing, honestly, other than the lighting, it's all stock. There's nothing And that's the beauty of Toyota, is that you don't really have to do anything. Eventually I might add a supercharger, but you know.
That's awesome, man. Well, tell me what, are we gonna do the tent now, or you said you're gonna do a separate video for the tent that people can check out, or?
So we'll end this video now, and if you're interested, we'll do a separate video for the tent.
All right, well, thanks for your time. The truck's looking awesome. We appreciate the update, and I'm sure everybody's looking forward to your next one.
Yeah, peace.